Hey guys, it's Taz, and in this video I finally came to you guys with another makeup tutorial. My makeup routine's kind of just been the same, but lately I've been incorporating a bunch of new products and a bunch of new things that I recently bought, and I've been doing things a little bit differently, so I thought I should share with you guys this look which I came up with for the holiday season and for New Year's and Christmas, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm really excited to share it with you guys. This is the final look of it all, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and make sure you hit that little bell thing down below so you get notified so you don't miss another video from moi, unless you want to miss it. Just kidding, you don't want to miss it. I know you don't want to miss it. Okay, anyways, I did use the Huda palette, the mini one. These are only like, I think I got mine for like $28. Not 100% sure. I will link everything that I use down below. This palette is amazing. I love it, and I use this along with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and yeah, came up with this sort of look as well as a bunch of other products. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't even know I'm still talking. You guys will see exactly what I use, but yeah, if you enjoy it, please let me know by liking this video, and if you guys want to be connected with me when I'm not posting YouTube videos, all my social media will be down below in the description, as well as my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I mostly use Instagram and Snapchat like aggressively, so if you want to keep up with my life, it'll be down below. And yeah, let's get right on into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the Ka-Brow. It's just the little like thing from Benefit that you can do your eyebrows with, and I'm not going to use the brush that's with it because after a while it kind of just gets a bit thick. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I think it's in 22 or something. I don't know, the letters have brushed off, but anything brushed off, pun intended. But everything that I'm going to be using in this video, I will link it in the description below so you guys can just grab it. So I'm just going to be using the spoolie side and kind of just brushing them out to begin with. And then just brush it back in place. You want to be really gentle with this because you can overdo it so quickly. And when you overdo it, you have like brick brows. And ain't nobody want brick brows, okay? Ooh, girl, we are getting them brows snatched today. Really light flick of the wrist. People still say that? I don't know. Okay, so there are my brows. They're a little bit dark, but it's okay because my hair is very dark as well, and I really like them dark because once I do the rest of my makeup, my brows are just dark, girl. Like, my brows are just dark naturally, so when I touch that shit up, it's not getting any lighter, like, that's for sure. So whatever it is what it is. I'm gonna be using this concealer to conceal the whole time. It's the Naked Skin Urban Decay. It's like I've never fucking been to Sephora before. Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's apparently a weightless complete concealer. I'm in the shade Medium Light Warm. So I'm just gonna take the brush like that, and I'm taking this brush, and funny story, this brush is literally from a like high school painting kit. I don't know, I just really like it. And then okay, I brought you guys a little bit closer, so let's just get into this. So what I'm doing next is some shadow for my eyes. So I'm going to use the exact same concealer to prime my eyes, and this way we'll be able to have them colors pop when I wear it over top. And yeah, I just go ahead and put the concealer on there, and then you can kind of use whatever you want to kind of just blend it out. I'm just going to use my foundation brush and just, yeah, blend it out so that you have a nice base to start with. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and use our palette that we're gonna be using today, and I have two palettes that I wanna use today, and one of them is the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Mauve Obsessions, and then I wanna use the Too Faced peach palette. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the peach palette, and I wanna use this for the transition shades inside, like these sort of brownie ones. First, I'm gonna be taking the color Georgia right here, and I'm gonna put it all over my eye, and that's gonna sort of set this concealer that we have so there's no creasing that happens, and so that basically when we go back into blend out our shades, they'll actually blend out and they won't be too stiff or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys closer so that we can do the shadows and you guys can actually see what they look like when they're on. So yeah. So yeah, to begin, I'm gonna take the color Puree, and it is this brownish color right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my crease. I'm going very gently and then tapping it off because I don't wanna go overkill before I kind of start the look. You kind of want a very, very light hand in this. And this brush is also pretty dense, so it's not very good for blending. Let me see what else I can do. You guys can see that color pay off from that color Puree. Really pretty. And I'm just bringing it all the way to the inside of the eye as well as in the crease. Okay, so additionally to this color, I'm going to go ahead and add in this color Summer Yum, and I'm just doing the exact same thing and putting this on top of that shade. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little piece of tape and I'm gonna tape up that side of my eye. I'm just gonna kind of touch it a little bit so it's not as harsh. So I am just gonna line the bottom of my brow and the edge of my eyeball up. And so this is gonna prevent any fallout, and this will also make a nice little line for us so that it's a little bit cleaner at the end. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, and I'm gonna be using the colors right here and here, and just kind of deepening this color up. Then I'm also going with this dark ass color right there, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Okay, so now I'm gonna use a fluffy ass brush and just blend this shit out. I'm just gonna go back in with my transition color, which was the Puree color from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and just kind of chop everything off just a little bit and even it out and see what happens. Just use it to blend these out, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove the tape now. And that is a harsh ass line. I do not want that line to be that harsh, so I'm blending this out a little bit now. So since it looked like I got punched in the eye, I'm just gonna take some makeup remover and just wipe. You can do this at the end too, but you know. I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of concealer, and on that same brush that I kind of sculpt my brows out with, I'm just gonna be putting it right in the middle. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of this color right here, blend it into the sides so that it's more of a nice blend rather than just like a cut halo that looks kind of rough. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put some gold shimmer on my eye. I want this to be a gold look because I think it will go perfectly with the plums. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this pigment from MAC, and this is called English Gilt, and yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a little brush, maybe the same one, yeah, the same concealer brush, and just get some pigment, kind of just welcome that to the eye. Let's do that. Okay guys, I just did my other eye, so now I'm gonna move on to the glitter. This stuff's pretty crazy. Okay, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing to this eye. Right. So now I'm just gonna wait for this to dry down. And while I wait for it to dry with a very skinny brush, something like this, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the red and just clean it up. So not make it look so harsh. Go on the top. So for my liner, I'm going to be doing the Tarte Clay Paint Liner, and this is in black. I love this stuff so much. It literally works so well. Okay, I don't know how, but somehow we made that work. So I'm gonna do this eye and fucking get on with it. And then I'm just using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is just like a little sample size. I do have the full size. It's a really good mascara, but I ran out and I don't think I'm gonna repurchase just because I wanna try something new. But yeah, this stuff is really good. I would definitely recommend it. Now the lashes that I'm going to be using are kind of more natural. These are the Demi Wispies by Ardell. And the reason that I'm using these opposed to a more glam eyelash is because I ordered a bunch of lashes in the mail and they still didn't come. But I would definitely do a more glam lash if I had one. But for now we're going to have to settle for these. But it's fine. It's okay. It's good. Okay, now that my eye makeup is on perfectly, I'm going to go ahead and do my face. So yeah, I just went ahead and put on the Farsali Unicorn Essence, and now I'm going to go ahead and use a primer, which is the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat, I think, primer. Yeah, so it's the Blur Primer. I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to be mixing two foundations. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick in Beige Stick Foundation, and the other one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 9. And I'm also, yeah, gonna go in with a little bit of this foundation. And while I do this, I'm also gonna go ahead and put on my concealer, and I'm also gonna go ahead and put on my contour. Like, we are gonna blend this shit to the god. So my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right under my eyes. Right, so just like, okay. So now I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty stick and I'm gonna go ahead and contour slash sculpt out where I want to sculpt. And now I'm going to blend to the gods, honey. Look like a little crackhead, yo. thumbnail? No. What I'm gonna do now is just wipe all of this off, wipe it off, wipe it off. So I'm gonna use this little brush and just wipe all of this powder off. I'm gonna go ahead and add that bronze back to my face with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use some blush. The blush that I'm using is the Chanel Rose Glacier, and it just looks like this. This is my only Chanel blush, so yeah, I don't know why I forgot the name, but okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add some glow, and the first thing that I'm gonna be using, I know I said the first thing, honey, you do not know what's coming, is the MAC Oh Darling pigment, not pigment, highlighter, whatever you call it. I really love glow, so that's why I have like excessive amounts on, but I also think for the holidays you can get away with wearing this much highlight. You know, like indoor Christmas parties, like, hey girl, what's up? Okay, so the last thing I have to do is lips, and I'm gonna line my lips with MAC's Stotley Stylish, and I'm gonna overline them as fuck. Okay. You can already see how much bigger they look. Okay, and then for my color, I'm going to be using two different colors. One is from Kylie Cosmetics and the other is from Kat Von D. I'm first going to use the Kylie one. It's in the shade Dolce K. Ooh, cupcakes. And then on top, I'm going to use Kat Von D Lolita. Now I'm just going to take that same concealer brush and clean up the lines. My hand's like shaking with this mirror in it.